It's the 48th anniversary of diplomatic ties between China and Peru. As the two countries mark the occasion, a new education program at a local library is teaching Peruvians about the long history between the two nations. CGTN's Dan Collins has this report from Lima.
Nothing quite says Chinese culture like a dragon dance. And the cause for celebration, books, hundreds of them. All about China for the Peruvian reader. This China reading room in Lima's biggest public library is part of a cultural exchange between the two nations.
We have celebrated 170 years since the first arrival of Chinese immigrants in Peru, which is the start of a very close relationship between both countries, and as everyone knows, Chinese culture has a big presence in Peruvian culture.
Especially in gastronomy, just as Peruvian cuisine is becoming world-renowned. The fusion of Chinese elements into Peruvian food began when the first immigrants arrived on Peru's shores 170 years ago. The legacy that they have left in this nation is one of the strongest of any countries in Latin America. But until now, it's been difficult to get hold of Chinese literature so that Peruvians can learn about the country's history and even the teachings of its most famous philosopher. A book of Confucius's sayings is among many others on subjects from Tai Chi and traditional medicine to history, literature and politics. The reading room will be open 365 days a year and contains more than 900 texts in Spanish, English and Mandarin. An open invitation for average Peruvians curious about their Chinese roots.
Here we don't get wealthy readers, quite the opposite, so it's a great opportunity for our users to get to know not just the classics, but also see these unique bookmaking techniques, as well as books on traditional medicine for those concerned about health and well-being.
Chinese cuisine, customs and even words are part of daily life in Peru. Now, some of the least privileged Peruvians have the chance to learn more about where they come from. Dan Collins, CGTN, Lima.